Get up and go with Dunken and Carly on demand.
We've got lots of great towns around Minnesota for like day trips and that kind of stuff, but there's a list of the 14 most charming towns in the state.
Stewartville.
I don't think Stewartville's on the list. No.
Come on.
I don't know.
They've got a Casey's.
And a Taco Bell now.
Yeah.
Is it a Taco Bell?
Yeah,
I think it's a Taco Bell. Yeah.
It's a drive-through and everything.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
All right, let me guess. Lanesboro is on all of these lists.
Yes, Lanesboro is on this list.
What is considered a town? Is Duluth a town or a city? Is Duluth on there? Duluth is charming.
Duluth, I would say...
Too big?
Is a city. I think they're the fourth or fifth largest city, but they are on this list.
Okay.
I use town kind of interchangeably,
Gotcha.
but I don't use city interchangeably.
When I think of town, I think of like 2,000 people.
Yeah, okay.
Small
yeah,
town,
right.
All right, so Duluth's on there.
Yep.
Grand Marais on there. It's got to be.
Yes.
What else? Stillwater.
Stillwater's on here.
10
more.
Wow, that's all I got. I mean, Minneapolis, St. Paul. I mean, I don't consider those charming, but
they're cool.
They have some charming neighborhoods.
They're
and
just
cool areas.
They're too big to be charming.
All right, give us some of these charming towns.
Grand Rapids is also on here. Winona.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Winona. Winona's cool. Yep.
Two Harbors.
Two Harbors. Okay.
Also a good one. New Ulm and Red Wing.
Red Wing's awesome.
Those are some of like the big ones to me.
Mm-hmm. The ones that stick out, yeah.
Right.
And then it's a bunch of places up north.
Yeah. Bilbic.
That just sounds charming.
Yeah, right. I know.
All right, read
like
more.
that's a town of 2,000 people.
All right, start planning your spring road trip right now. Check out the 14 most charming towns here in Minnesota on the 106.9 KROC app. It is National Public Sleeping Day.
Have you ever fallen asleep in public before?
Okay, when I first lived in Rochester, I lived in an apartment complex that had a pool. Mm-hmm. And it was nice because I had no responsibilities with my job at that time. So at 10:30 or 11 every morning, I'm out the door. Lounging by the pool.
Oh, my God.
And I fell asleep one day. I was woken up by kids. Like there were like 4 kids that I did not know. All gathered around me giggling because I was snoring. Oh, I was so embarrassed. Open the 106.9 KROC app and chat with us right now. Tell us about a time that you fell asleep in public. And while you're on our app, make sure to get entered to win Rihanna's super shopping spree, a $1,000 shopping spree.
You can get some nice makeup from Fenty Beauty. That's a nice makeup line, by the way. Or you can get some nice lingerie from Savage X Fenty.
Which is also a nice line.
Also very nice.
By the way. Yeah, definitely helping with date night.
True.
So, Rihanna, the super shopping spree is going on right now on the 106.9 KROC app. Here we go. Emily is calling in. She fell asleep in public. Emily works at, I'm not going to blow up your spot. She works at a clinic.
Oh.
Here in Rochester.
Right. Got it.
I fell asleep on my keyboard, and a patient had to wake me up, and she was like, ma'am. And I was like, yes. Are you okay? And I had drool coming out of my mouth onto the keyboard. I was like, do I need to go to the next window to check out? I was like, no, I can do it for you.
Wiping drool. No, I'm fine. I swear. That's great. Thanks for calling in today.
Oh, the sleep deprivation is real.
I know, right? And it is so embarrassing when you get caught sleeping in public. Open our app and chat with us right now. Tell us where you got caught sleeping in public. It is World Sleeping in Public Day. It's one of those weird holidays.
Yeah, something like that.
Public Sleeping Day. We want to know if you ever fallen asleep in public, where and when and what happened. Open up the 106.9 KROC app and chat with us right now.
This is from Leah in Rochester. She says she fell asleep in the waiting room while waiting for her mom at her appointment.
Doctor's appointment,
at Mayo
like that. Okay.
or OMC or something like that.
Yep.
She said she dreamt that she was pushed off of a building and ended up falling out of her chair in the waiting room, and everyone was staring at her when she woke up.
Everybody's had that dream, right? And you jerk out of it.
Yes. And if you're actually in an area where you can fall out of something, there you go.
Everybody's just watching.
Everyone's like, are you good?
And probably grabbing their kids like, hey, back away from the crazy lady. All right, open our app right now. Tell us where you've fallen asleep in public. What did Liz say?
Liz said this happened when she was a kid. She said 12 to 14 years old. She fell asleep on a picnic bench at a rest area. And so I think it sounds like, based on this story, it sounds like they might have been camping or something.
Okay.
She fell asleep on the picnic bench, had gotten all comfy and fallen asleep. Her grandma woke her up around 4 a.m., telling her to go sleep with the rest of the family, and that there had been a guy staring at her for the past few minutes while she slept.
Creepy.
So creepy. Also, why'd you wait till 4 a.m.?
Where were your parents at this whole time? Like,
maybe the grandparents were taking care of her. And
where
like,
were
her
your
siblings
grandparents
or
at?
something.
Like, when they realize, hey, we're missing one.
They're probably like, she's fine. She can stay there.
No, you don't do that.
Santi and Rochester chatted in and said that they were in 6th grade in math class, and the teacher had called on them to come up to the front of the class or something like that. And there was a line of drool that followed from the table to him sitting up in his chair because he was sleeping on the desk.
That spit string.
He was really tired.
You ever fall asleep in school, Carly? Probably not, because you are Miss Goody Two-Shoes.
God, yeah, I don't think I did. I was too afraid of the repercussions.
I fell asleep one time, and my grandpa was a history teacher, and I fell asleep in his class, and that was a big mistake. That was
because he knows you, and so he can really.
He's like, I'm going to make an example of Troy here. So he went and got like the biggest book in the classroom, and came over and just slammed it on the ground right next to me.
Oh, God.
So he dropped it from like 4 feet in the air, and it slams on the ground. And
yeah, that's
scared
scary.
the crap out of me. I jumped out.
Really scary.
And then, of course, when you're in high school, all of your friends just pick on you for the rest of the day.
Oh, yeah, everyone's dying laughing.
Let's talk to Taylor this morning. Taylor fell asleep. Have you ever been to the Woodstock Country Music Festival, Carly? It's a great time.
I have not, no.
Like 20,000 people in a field.
Yes.
Listening to country music.
Yes.
Taylor fell asleep. What happened, Taylor?
I fell asleep one day just laying in the field. I don't even remember who was playing, but I fell asleep laying there all by myself and woke up sunburnt.
How do you fall asleep at a concert?
I don't know. It was a relaxing day, I guess.
I can't imagine ever. I mean, I know people that fall asleep at movie theaters.
Yeah, but at a concert, it's bumping.
And
People
there
are
are people
screaming.
around you.
That's so funny. You must have been exhausted.
Or intoxicated.
Or that.
Taylor, it's called passing out. It's not called falling asleep.
We've got a new restaurant in downtown Rochester. It's in the old Dooley's location. The Well very secretly hush-hush opened because we walked by after Social Ice last Friday. And we were like, what the heck is that? Wait a second. Hello?
It kind of had like New Orleans vibes to me. Just not the restaurant, not the food, not anything like that. Just the doorman they had.
Oh, he was
like,
so nice.
He's like, open the door. He's like, get on in here. And he's like, come on, let's take a little tour.
I was taking pictures of the outside because that's what we do.
Yeah. Yep, we're weirdos.
He was like, come on in, take pictures inside. Like, welcome. Just feel free to look around. And we're like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
It looks super nice. So those pictures that I took, you could check them out on the 106.9 KROC app. Minnesotans are some of the worst tippers in the country for the poor bartenders.
Get out of here.
Poor bartenders. Yeah, apparently there was a survey that was done. 8% of the people who responded to that survey said they never tip their bartender. Come on.
You tip $1 a drink, right?
That's what I do, but then also this survey also said that the average person in the U.S. tips their bartender 20%.
All right, so
that dollar is not enough.
Well, I mean,
depending on the price of the drink.
If it's $5, that's $1. Is 20%.
So if you're going to
if
get
you're
like
getting
a Bud
beer,
Light,
yeah.
My drinks aren't usually $5.
So that same Friday night that we saw the Well open,
Yes.
I took you and your husband out on a romantic date, and we had a beer.
You were third wheeling it?
Yeah. So the order I bought, it's 2 beers, and your husband had some sort of pink surprise cocktail thing.
It was like, what was it? It was one of the loon juices, and it was like a psychedelic loon juice, and he was like, okay.
Yeah, it looked good.
It looked really good, yeah.
$28 was the total.
Okay.
What do you tip on that?
I mean, I would do $3 because it was 3 drinks.
I gave her 35 total. So I gave her $7 tip
Okay.
because I liked her. I think that plays a big part in it, too. If you have a bartender
Yes.
that you like, that is friendly.
Yes,
Like
for
you don't have to be in my
sure.
face talking to me the whole time, but if
No.
you're friendly and
Yeah, if
you're
you're
probably going to get a little more from me.
absolutely. Yeah, I've done that. I've done that too.
All right, so 20% on your drink. So if you're ordering those $14 cocktails,
Right, then maybe
more than $1.
do a couple bucks instead.
All right, there you go.
And finally, Kirk Cousins is going to be in a new Netflix series. It's coming out this summer. It's called Quarterback.
Oh, clever.
It's going to feature Kirk Cousins, Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs quarterback, and Marcus Mariota, the Falcons quarterback. And it's going to follow them throughout the season and their home life. And yeah, basically like a reality show, kind of.
Okay. I can already see fans being so angry and calling this a distraction when he starts losing games. Stupid Netflix shows get in the way of him prepping for the game.
That's why we lost.
But I mean, I think that'd be kind of fascinating to see
It'd be really
behind the
interesting.
scenes.
Honestly, I'd be really interested to see Patrick Mahomes' home life.
I want to see his house.
Also that.
I bet it's awesome, right?
Also that.
All right, check out more details on that show and get more local news right now on the 106.9 KROC app.
Dunken and Carly, weekday mornings on 106.9 KROC.